Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in the deep playthrough of Flight Simulator 2020. I did some homework, a bit of studying in between episodes to get to grips with the runway markings, because it's quite intimidating finding your way around such a big airport as Amsterdam. And a couple of pointers: the taxi lanes are marked with the yellow signs on the ground with black letters. Runways are marked with red signs and black letters. I do think that this little road I just came from, that was actually not a taxi lane. It was like a similar road to this one. I think that's just like a service road. So that was a bit stupid of me to take it, but it is late, nobody saw it, we're in a little plane, so who cares. Another thing is that runways, I was a bit confused, because when I looked at the map, I had like this map on my phone of this airport to help a bit with the taxiing. All the runways seem to have like two numbers, but that is actually the numbering on runways. That's like an international standard. That is like the direction of degrees on a compass, with like a magnetic North Pole, which apparently is different than the geographical North Pole. It differs like 1200 miles or something. Anyways, we have those numbers are the heading on a magnetic North Pole compass. So, for instance, we need to go to, I think, runway 27, and on the map it stated like runway 09/27. So I was like, what is that 09? But that is actually the amount of degrees on that 360 degree compass, and then minus the most right number. So the most right number is cut off. So 360 degrees on the compass will be designated as 36, and 90 will be designated as 9, or maybe 09. But anyways, the top right number is cut off, and that means that runway 27 is in the direction of 270 degrees on the compass, and the 9 in front of it means 90 degrees, and that actually is the exact opposite on a compass of 270 degrees. And that is that designation is there because the runway can of course be used in both directions, depending on what is most optimal. What's the most optimal in context of the wind direction. They will either start in the direction of 270 degrees or the opposite direction, starting from 90 in the direction of 90 degrees. And then the end that you will be designated, the part you will be designated, like in our case I think it's 27, that will also be really big indicated on the start of that runway itself. So one end will have a big 2 and a 7 on the runway, and on the other side it will be a 0 and a 9. So that is my learning moment of today, runway indicators. Now let's try and find runway 27, and I must not forget to put on the timer. 1 second. I'm putting on the timer right about now. So for now, let's check the ATC communication again. Yeah, runway 27 is where we need to go, and we need to use taxiway C, B and E5 or something like that. And if I use our smart cam, which feels a bit like cheating, it is to the left over there. I can just push a button and then the avatar or the NPC or whatever, the player character, looks into the right direction. Maybe I'm going to stop using it. I want to really figure it out myself, because if you figure it out yourself, like so many modern games do a lot of hand holding and making everything foolproof, like over-cluttered HUDs with indicators and pointers and score counters and what have you not. I always in my games try to minimize any HUD elements and also try to figure out stuff myself, because if you then, it can become frustrating, it can become boring even, but then when you finally do succeed, you actually have that sense of accomplishment, which modern games in their default settings with all the hand holding totally lack, in my modest opinion. So yeah, that is yeah, that's the same with this smart cam looking in the direction. I'm probably going to disable that not too long from now, but for now let's keep it on. And there's also one thing I wanted to check, because I've been looking on my mobile phone for like half an hour while the game was still running, so I'm now checking whether we still have enough gasoline. Yeah, it's still pretty full, right? I would say that's good enough. I think we, with half a tank, we will also make London, but oh. Alright, let's get ahead with taxiing. Oh shit, I had to brake on. I'm a bit of an idiot. Alright, we are going uphill a bit. I do like it. These roads really seem to have declines and inclines. Here we go. I must say that the sky, it looks pretty bright for a dark night, but yeah, maybe there's a lot of moonlight. If you look over there, it almost looks like daytime, I would say. Oh, let's brake it a bit. And this is a nice little detail, that bridge over there. It's really amazing. Because if this would be like 1 out of 10 airports that they created, but that's not it. They created each and every airport in the world. And if you look at it from that perspective, a little bridge and a car driving by over there, it's really mind-blowing actually. Alright, I think we are going in the right direction, I hope. There are of course some graphical bugs. For instance, oh shit, wrong button. For instance, those light bulbs over there. I don't think it's a graphical bug, but they don't have any lampposts, like the ones to the right over there as well. Unless I'm maybe not seeing it, and they also disappear. So, but yeah, I can understand it because there's so much going on here. It's probably all dynamic and AI that puts them there probably. So I have no qualms with that. We're going pretty quick actually. Maybe we should slow down a bit. Sound design is also very good. I really hear the airplane like squeaking and creaking. I almost feel like the tires running over the pavement, over the tarmac. Alright, we have... Holy shit, I can actually really like almost tilt the aircraft if I go too quickly and I have too sudden steering inputs. anyways, we are now at a junction. I really would have liked a bit clearer indicators. I have the feeling we have to go to the left, but let's quickly see what that sign over there says, or that one. If it says anything at all. No, it's the other way around, the signs. Let's quickly check it out. Right, ready for the 180 U-turn. What does this say? It says V. So we are now on V. And what does that one say? Right, so apparently this runway is marked with 2 markers. I would say 1 would be enough. V and Z. Alright, but that does give me a reference point. I am quickly checking that out. But over there are no markers at all, and this little section over here has like 2 markers. I don't really understand that, but maybe that one says something else than that one. That could be. Let's quickly check that out. I'm a bit curious about that. Second. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Almost. Because the game really can be game over if you hit the grass. Ooh, that was a close call. I really should save the game. Or I could just start over, because I'm pretty much near the beginning anyways. I'm just making all kinds of stupid taxi mistakes. Or maybe not mistakes, but here there's a good example of those postless lights. Although I do see that one does seem to maybe have... No, they don't have any posts. They are just orbs in the sky. Anyway, let's put this one back. Yes, I do think that sign says something different. It says that Y is to the left and Y was not indicated over there. Nope, indeed, that's different. Alright, so I have V. Z. 1 second, I'm checking the map because that does give a reference point. The thing is that this map I'm having here, pretty damn small. do see something over here, W12, and I need W5. I actually see W5. Yeah, let's go to W5. Or Z. Where the hell is Z? Y was also there. W5 was there. Z1, straight ahead. Holy shit. I am going to go to W5 actually, because otherwise that's my only point of reference. I do see it on the map. Let's double check again what it says. E5 it says, so not W5 but E5. Where the hell is E5? One second, I'm sorry I cannot show this on screen. C, B and E5. Yes, and it's need to go out. I need to get to that W5, I think. And then once I have that, I hopefully get a bit of a reference. But where was V then? We are now on V. God damn it, I see V. V is in the totally opposite direction of where we need to go. So we really need to go to W5. Alright, good to know. That one really goes to a different runway. So V5 I think was not straight ahead but to the left. That's where we actually came from. I keep on forgetting that I cannot steer with my thumbstick. I need to use the rudder pedals, the triggers. What I find a bit weird is that smart cam actually says, no, it does say we have to go over there. Right, I just went totally in the wrong direction. Whatever, I still have like a week off from work, so I have time to make mistakes. And it's all really good to get to grips with the game, etc. And roleplay like myself in real life, messing it up. No, not messing it up, but being slow. bit too quick. By the way, really nice detail over there. That building over there with one window lit. And there the ground floor is lit. That are all really nice little touches. In other games you have like buildings like that without any lights from the inside. But here buildings do have like interior lights. Really nice. Right, I hope I didn't miss any relevant signs. I am going to save the game just to be sure, because I might screw up over here. For instance, running off the track into the grass or something, and then I will have to start all over. Here we go. Save. Amsterdam, UK. Two. There we go. Man, I can tell you this world really looks pretty damn convincing compared to the real thing. Alright, new reference points. What do we have? Let's stay in the middle. What does the left one say? God damn it, no. Y and C. That's a good thing. I want to go to C. And C is straight ahead. I'm now at C1. 1 second. D or C doesn't really matter, by the way, I think. Let's just follow C. Where are we now? I think this is where we started, actually. It's really bad to say this, but I do think it is the case. Alright, with C. And what's over there? C2 and C. And what's on the board over there? On the left side. don't want to do it over again. Hello, can we get the move on? Oh, I accidentally enabled the parking brake instead of disabling it. Right, the other one says C2. Yeah, that's like the same. Alright, but I'm afraid I just totally went in the wrong direction. I'm a bit of an idiot. Here we go. I'm still not really sure, because now we also have like one to the right over here. What's that? C2. Right, I'm gonna take my chances with this one. Assuming this is a C. That was the ramp. That's where we started. And what do we have here? C and C3 to the right. Right, I'm quickly checking my map. C3. C1, C2, and it is to the right, and this is C3. Nope, I am going straight ahead, but now I finally think I know where I am actually. Yes, I know it. Very nice. So the next one will be B to the left, and then it's just straight ahead. Very nice. Here we go. Cool that you see like the reflection of the desk of the cockpit in the window. Really nice little details. B, where are you? I think that is B over there. What does that sign say? Yes, B, very nice. We want to go B to the left. Thank you very much. Where does that one go? Man, I really have a hard time seeing it. A21, and that's all A. Nope. Let's first stick with B. do miss the traffic a bit. I hardly see any planes moving about. Of course, it's almost 3 a.m. God damn it, it's already so late. What do we have here? We are now on B, so that's totally fine. And we need it, by the way. Let's check that out. Nope, wrong button. We need it to pass over at E5. Alright, so we are looking for E5, and I'm quickly checking the map again. We are now at B. Yes, E5, that intersects indeed runway 18 left. There's, I think, also an 18 center. Is there also an 18 right? Yes, there is. Alright, so that is 18 left. We have to cross it. And then we follow E5, then we go to left to E4, and then to N1. Yes, I have the route totally mapped out. Very nice. So it's just straight ahead for now. Here we go. I hope. Need to get a map of Heathrow for parking once we get there. It really looks pretty realistic. Shit, am I now at A? I need to be at B. God damn it. Alright, let's just strut along. I do think we're still going in the right direction, to be honest. Yes, we're still at B, over there. Just a bit confusing, those signs. You really need to know which one is yours. It's to the right of the taxiway or to the left. Which actually refers to the road you're on. Not really sure, but pretty sure we're going in the right direction. And I'm also pretty sure bit too quick. So let's tone it down a bit. Oops. Let's just go straight ahead. And to, oh shit, E5. E5 and N2. I want E5, so let's do E5. Hello. Man, sometimes it's a bit slow. Alright, I'm not fully sure whether I'm going in the right direction now, but let's just figure it out. We have to cross a runway. It does seem we might be crossing one over here, but still. There is, for instance, like a junction over here without any sign. And I think now actually I'm on a runway. So that's not good. Probably. Or is that a runway? What the hell? Whoa, man. No, I think this is a runway actually. Assuming that runways are marked with red. Or is this a runway? We are now at that intersection. God damn it! This is actually the runway we need to be on, I think. But let's try and get there in the correct manner, because this is also not the way. Is this the way? Because there is like a taxi indicator here. Where does that go? That yellow line. Where does that go? That's probably an exit line. Get off the runway. I assume. Man, I've never been in like a flight sim, and the first 2 hours, or even more if I include the discarded footage. Alright, here, wait. E5. Yes, that's the one I want. What does it say, E5? To the bottom left. Where is that? I would say to the left over here. But anyways, I I was not expecting taxiing around for so much. Alright, I'm going to assume this to be E5. Now we are indeed crossing a runway, which is, I think, a good thing. Yes, that's a good thing. Because that is what is also on the map. And then we indeed have like a little bend. And then I think it said N1 or something. Damn it, I missed that sign. I would say to the left. Cannot imagine something else. Right, cannot read that sign. There was grass in front of it. Here we are, very nice. Oh, let's get to a standstill before entering the runway. Woohoo! Found it! 27. Yes, 27 is what we want. Yeah, so let's tune into the tower, I would say. Request takeoff clearance VFR from Schiphol Tower. That's what we want.
Schiphol Tower, Rombbb 8888, ready at runway 27 west departure.
Rombbb 8888, cleared for takeoff, runway 27 west departure approved.
Very nice.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Rombbb 8888.
Now, let's quickly run through that checklist takeoff. So, yeah, let's just go. I assume there won't be any other planes coming, so let's just do the checklist on the runway. Here we are. Overshooting a bit. Alright, parking brake set. Fuel shut off valve is open. I think that's the one over here. Right? Yes. So, parking brake set. Fuel shut off valve set. Mixture rich below 300 feet. Yes, that's rich. Let's put it to fully rich. Set strobe on, set parking brake release. Yeah, we'll do that later, but let's tick it off. And now normal takeoff, carburetor heat cold. We have that one set, that is over here, carb heat, it's off. Tick item, throttle will be full, we will be doing that. Elevator control, lift the nose wheel at 50 knots. We'll be doing that. So, page complete. Very nice. What the hell is this? Yes. So, let's close this. No, wrong button. Like so. I think we're good to go. Let's check the flap settings. Flap is up. Let's give it a little bit of flap. Why won't we? Ah, no, we don't even need flaps. Oh shit. Doing the wrong button again. So annoying. Let's put them back up. Like so. Let's dim the lights. We have rich mixture. We are pretty much good to go, although I don't get any squawk frequency or transponder frequency, but let's just leave that for now. I'm not even sure whether that is required when you're flying under IFR rules or VFR rules. I think I am releasing the parking brake and I'm pushing full throttle. Here we go. London, here we come. And we have to take off at 50 knots, it said. Man, this rudder is so annoying. It's really like on off, on off. So it's constantly moving about. But now we are in the air and it's better. Woohoo! After 2 hours of getting lost in that maze of taxi routes, it's actually, if you get to know it, I don't think it is that complicated. But if you do not know it, if it's your first time, god damn it, it's pretty annoying. See you later, Schiphol.
Rombbb 8888, continue for west departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
Right, we have to continue straight ahead, I would assume. We are going west, so that's fine. We had runway 27, so that would be 270 degrees. So we are now not really parallel to the runway, or are we? Yes, I am. Whatever. I'm trimming the plane a bit to let it...
Rombbb 8888, acknowledge last transmission.
Right, I have to acknowledge the last transmission.
Schiphol Tower Rombbb 8888, continue for west departure.
Request full stop landing. What the hell is that? I don't know. Anyways, I think we're pretty good. Sit a little bit higher. Or maybe a little bit lower. No. Woohoo! Here we go. That's my hometown, what you see over there. Man, this plane is constantly banking to the left. I think it's the dead zone in the controller. It's a bit annoying. airport pitch. To the left, you see that light blinking.
Rombbb 8888, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Alright, not sure what frequency you're talking about. But whatever. You saw those blinking lights to the left. Now I don't see them anymore. I think they're behind. Yeah, over there to the left. That is of course another
Rombbb
airport.
8888, acknowledge last transmission.
Skip Hall Tower Rombbb 8888 frequency change.
Nearest airport list. Ah, pretty cool. These are all Dutch airports. But let's leave that for now. Oh shit. Anyways, there's an airport over there to the left and one over there, a bit more to the right. And I wonder whether those lights are in real life as noticeable as they are now, or whether it's just like a little bit made extra visible because it's a game. I hope not, because it's supposed to be a simulator. But if it's like this in real life, yeah, I never saw it, but then those lights, they work pretty well, I must say, to highlight those airstrips. Right, and now still I'm not really sure what I have to do with that mixture setting. Ah, I actually got some more RPM. Right, fully rich. Less RPM and fully lean is not good as well. This seems to be the sweet spot. Man, it looks so amazing, really. Not really sure what the weather was. Didn't really remember. Let's check it out. Shit, it's not here anymore. Holy shit, what are those red lights in the middle of the sea? Are that windmills? Probably. that fast, god damn it. We have to do like 400 kilometers. 200 nautical miles. It's no joke. Later, Netherlands. What those things are over there. I assume they are windmills. Right, if we get engine trouble at this moment, that would be a pretty big bummer. Let's try to climb a bit more. Why that compass all the way to the right? Oh, wrong button. Seems to be stuck or something. Maybe that's only if you have like... Ah, I can set a course over here. That's actually pretty... be good to do because I need a heading, by the way. I'm now just flying west, but at one point I do need to get to Heathrow. That thing over there. Right, trying to trim the airplane in steady state. It's quite hard. I'm not sure whether it's the plane itself or just my controller. Continuously seems to sway a bit, which of course can also be due to the wind. I don't know. Anyways, let's quickly check out what that thing to the right is. ADS. Warning. Turn off strobe lights when taxiing. Nope. Not what we need. transponder as well. Ah, I do know what it is. It was the automatic direction finder. Right? Yes. Via radio beacons. Via force. VHF omnidirectional range. So I could use that. Holy shit, I'm going totally in the wrong direction. Such an idiot. I need to insert a heading somewhere. But where? Also, let's just put on the cabin lights. And maybe there, I think there is a button to control the luminosity of the cabin lights, because it is a little bit too bright for my taste. We go to lights, interior, and then we have decrease or increase light potential meter. That seems to be like a good one. And where do we want to map that to? Let's just map it to, yeah, it can be anything. 1 second, I am going to map it to this one and to this one, and let's see if it does something. I doubt there will be a light potentiometer in a little Cessna, but you never know. Apply and save. And go back. And here we go. Nope. It doesn't do anything. Anyways, I need a heading, and I'm doing now is like flying to the west in the direction of the UK, but UK is a pretty big place. Heading 258. Probably I should have set that heading once we were at Rotterdam, and now it's probably not an accurate heading anymore. That's a bit of a problem. With this rate, I will be in the UK in 2 days. if I keep like this heading, it should be pretty good to go, right? So that is 2. It's 2, 3, 4. So 250. Yes, that heading of 260 seems to be about right. Yes, a little bit less, so the hell are these? Those are like the waypoints, I guess. So I just need to focus on 260. But my plane is constantly banking off to the left. It's pretty annoying, or to the right. Alright, so 258. Let's put that in there. This is not regular degrees, because this has way more numbers, but this is something we could use. Set this one to 258. So, and I'm not really sure what it does actually. Because this thing also doesn't do a lot. Alright, maybe if I put some notifications, maybe I get some tips. But for now we seem to be going pretty okay. Although I'm constantly veering of course a bit. Ah, holy shit, we're pretty high actually. We're almost at 10,000. Again, banking to the left, really annoying. Anyways guys, I have to end this episode because yeah, I think I already exceeded the 1 hour marker. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you back on board in the next episode guys. Do not forget yourself, always do keep on gaming. See you later.